I rise tonight to speak about matters of grave concern. Soon, at a future time, I will be moving a motion in this chamber to establish an inquiry into foreign corrupt practices. I have documents in my possession provided by whistleblowers that demonstrate the extent and the depth of this issue. I am proposing an inquiry to consider the economic consequences of foreign corrupt practices, the practice of facilitation payments to foreign officials, the role and resourcing of the Australian Federal Police and other agencies to properly investigate these matters, and consider what further actions should be taken to ensure this stain on our national reputation is removed. Mr Acting Deputy President, tonight I shall name persons associated with Leighton Holdings, Leighton Offshore and mining contractor Theiss. Let me be clear, I am not proposing an inquiry simply into Leightons, but Leightons serve as a powerful case study for foreign corrupt practices and how the powerful can exploit the system. There will be other examples, including the allegations BHP attempted to bribe Chinese officials. Mr Acting Deputy President, the first document in my possession is an internal memorandum showing the Leighton employees firmly believe they were terminated because they raised concerns about the corrupt conduct of a Mr Gavin Hodge. The allegation is that kickbacks, which are a negotiated bribe, were paid to Leighton staff to divert steel from the construction of a barge in Batam, an Indonesian island close to Singapore, to build another barge for the Adani Group, an Indian conglomerate headquartered in Gujarat, India. I believe that the scope of this issue has become so large, that the number of concerns have been so big, and I believe that when you look at these big issues to do with Leighton Holdings and BHP as a start, when you start talking to law enforcement agencies, when you start talking to the Attorney General's Department and other relevant parties, we're going to find this is a much bigger issue, and there is a whole series of issues within this that need to be explored, that deserve to be explored. I do believe that we will need to use the powers that this chamber has, and I'll be calling on this chamber at a point to do that, to be able to make sure we get the right people and the right witnesses before the Australian Senate